What is gender equality? This is when a man is equal to a woman and woman is equal to a man, without taking into account the fact that men and women differ from each other both physiologically and mentally, being at the same time, of course, humans. From our very birth, we are taught that we should be and put us in a certain framework. Girls are taught that the main thing for them is to be able to cook, clean, do some chores, and in principle be the keeper of the house in the future. I don't argue. To be able to cook and clean is not important, but it is also important for boys. Boys are always taught that they should be stronger, both morally and physically. Society gets used to think that boys shouldn't cry. Firstly, they owe nothing to anyone, and secondly, emotions have no gender. Do you want to know why I decided to choose this topic? Because I often, even at my age, face with inequality. For example, at school, separation is even at domestic science lessons. Boys hammer the nails and girls sew and cook. Recently, on the 8th of March, our teacher told us that if the girl doesn't cook, she is an inferior woman, and her purpose in life is to give birth. But why? To work with a hammer is also interesting for me. Both girls and boys are faced with discriminations. Although the topic of men discriminations is often bypassed. For example, at work, if a man chooses a female profession, he will immediately meet a bunch of negative and misunderstanding from others. But why? Why can't a person work as he wants to? Why does he adapt to someone else's opinion? Girls also have to face this problem. For example, if they choose a male work and not to stay at home with children or stay at the oven wearing apron. But this must be the choice of everyone, which depends is the most that comfortable. There are men and women who have a huge contribution to the development of mankind, or just helped people, or they became someone they wanted despite opinions of others. Marie Curie, treatment of tumors by radiation, Gertrude Elayon, drugs of leukemia and herpes and malaria. Tris Macmillan is a famous hairdresser. Dmitry Chelier is a national beauty coach. Yves Saint Laurent is a French fashion designer who is known by the whole world. Introduced into women's fashion such elements of men's wardrobe as high boots or tuxedo. He is founder of unisex style. Katarzyna Babiš is a feminist and she fights for gender equality in all walks in life. Equality can be in relationships. For example, there is such stereotype that men should pay for lunch or pay a bill on a date, although he is not obliged to provide a girl, and bill can be divided in half. Or gifts. If the guy can give something to a girl, not just in honor of the holiday, but also during the ordinary day, and girls can do the same. Or family life. The husband and the wife work at equal hard work, but then husband comes home, he lies down to rest, and wife needs to do her direct duties. Also, these same duties can be divided in half, or is woman never get tired? If to think this way, we can notice that there is no paternal capital. There are no paternity and childhood protection centers. Also, even adoption is not available to the men. This is not prohibited by law, but the current law enforcement practice categorically prevents adoption of the children by the lonely men. As a result, all these stereotypes have led to the fact that woman is simply unrealistic to climb the career ladder, and men have to work alone because it is truly men's duties. In my speech, I didn't want to offend anyone. I wanted to say that we are all equal and we are all humans.